Hello everybody, I'm Ben from WhatCulture.com and welcome back to Reloaded, the show where we keep you abreast of all the latest happenings from the world of WCPW. A tall order, some might say, this week after the colossal season finale of WCPW. Yeah, I suppose I'd probably best put this on, hadn't I? I'll do my best to keep up. From the fall of Adam Pacitti to the controversial situation involving the women's champion, Nixon Newell and Bea Priestley, we have everything covered for you on this show, including a special bonus match as our main event tonight. The grandson of a plumber, Cody Rhodes, making history by defending his newly won WCPW Internet title in North America. WCPW is truly joining the global stage. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, there's the small matter of a brand new WCPW general manager to discuss. Something tells me things are never going to be quite the same around here. Having finally made it to the UK, Alberto El Patron was able to impressively defeat his former WWE and Lucha Underground rival, Johnny Mundo, this past week on Loaded. Vindicating his bravado by winning with a cross arm breaker, a newly re-energized El Patron soon turned his attention to a certain Olympic gold medalist, setting up a fantasy match for the ages. At WCPW True Destiny on February the 12th in Milton Keynes, live on iPay-per-view, Alberto El Patron will face Kurt Angle for the very first time. Just what will Kurt Angle have in store for El Patron? After victories over the likes of Joe Hendry and Cody Rhodes, Angle will be raring to go against the fiery Mexican. That raises the question though, which move is better, Kurt Angle's ankle lock or El Patron's cross arm breaker? Both are deadly submission moves, just ask the likes of Joe Hendry or Johnny Mundo. Those men tapped out to each respective move, but who will be frantically crying uncle when push comes to shove at True Destiny? It shouldn't be forgotten that both Angle and El Patron are firm believers in pride. Who will swallow theirs when their fates collide on February the 12th? Tickets are on sale now for True Destiny at wc.pw/MK. You don't want to miss this.
Do you like magazines called Wrestling? Then we've got a magazine called Wrestling for you. Issue 3 is out now. Now, it's actually hard to be disingenuous about this magazine. It's one of the best things we produce, in my opinion, and this issue is no different. It's held together by a list of the 100 greatest wrestlers of all time, comprised by not only you guys, but us guys, and also the WCPW wrestlers. Do you want to know who Will Ospreay considers to be the #1 greatest wrestler of all time? How about the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, the Beast of Belfast Big Damo, the Iron Man Joe Coffey, the local hero Joe Hendry? Also, Adam Pacitti tells you what he thinks, but who gives a shit about that? Am I right? I wish I wasn't fired. There's a piece running down the most influential giants in professional wrestling, a big piece about blading, a big piece about all the horrible wrestling crimes that Stephanie McMahon has committed. King Ross has a column, Jack the Jobber has a column, and of course we have a gigantic career retrospective on the #1 voted greatest wrestler of all time. Who's that? Well, you'll have to buy the magazine to find out. And what's more, it comes in 5 covers, 5 covers, 5 covers, 5 covers, 5 covers for you to choose your favorite, or buy all 5 if you're genuinely unstable.
Broken Matt Hardy, I would make this book a dilapidated book because I would have sex with it because it's that good.
Bret Hart, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
Shawn Michaels, the showstopper. Stop the show. Stop it! Stop it!
The Undertaker. Dong.
And Martin Kirby, available exclusively at WCPW events, for some reason.
So pick up your favorite copy of Wrestling Issue 3 today. Bollocks!
The inaugural WCPW Women's Champion Nixon Newell and her rival Bea Priestley have been creating something of a saga here in WCPW. Memorable contests at Stacked and on previous episodes of Loaded between the pair have defined the division to date, with Newell usually finding a way to just have the edge on her rival. This past week on Loaded, Priestley, thanks to the powers of Adam Pacitti, had yet another shot at the gold in singles action, but to call it a straight one-on-one match would be stretching the truth. Both Scotty Wainwright and Paul Robinson, the Swords of Essex, were around ringside to help their fellow Pacitti Club member finally emerge victorious. The odds were stacked against Newell, and on such a high-stakes night for the Pacitti Club, Priestley and the gang were in no mood to mess around. Inevitably in this environment, the match was short, chiefly because Nixon preempted the attack and took out both Swords of Essex boys with a big dive. One Shining Wizard knee later, and Newell had pinned Priestley and was still in command of the women's title. A happy ending to a potentially volatile situation? Not exactly. Unable to reach the ring before the referee counted 3, the Swords of Essex decided to take matters into their own hands. WCPW management in no way condoned what would happen next, as Robinson and Wainwright took turns striking Newell, all before holding the champion up so Bea Priestley could nail her in the skull with a vicious belt shot. Afterwards, Priestley shockingly left with the women's title itself, even though she's not officially the champion. In a case of finders keepers, she's certainly in possession of it now. As Loaded gets set to premiere a 3rd season in the new year, what does this mean for the women's title in 2017? Nixon Newell surely won't allow her prized possession to stay in the hands of her bitter rival for much longer, but we are still waiting to hear from her and an injury update as she recovers. It's a safe bet to assume that the saga between these two women is far from over. On episode 17 of Loaded, Primate and Rampage engaged in one of the most barbaric contests fans have ever witnessed in WCPW. Colliding in a no-holds-barred encounter, the warring pair used everything from steel chairs to tables to wrenches and even screwdrivers in an attempt to inflict pain on the other man. Meanwhile, James R. Kennedy looked thoroughly overwhelmed at ringside and even looked like he might be sick at several points when the violence ramped up. Don't forget, it was Kennedy who proposed this best-of-7 series between Primate and Rampage in the first place, looking to avenge one Adam Blompier by having his beast, on this occasion Primate, destroy the man who had beaten Blompier back at Refuse to Lose. In the end, Rampage almost caved Primate's head in by pile-driving him onto a steel chair for the blood-soaked victory. The match result didn't seem to register with Kennedy, though. The normally outspoken manager was instead left open-mouthed as he watched Primate pull himself up and stumble back behind the curtain without any help. Minutes after the match, What Culture's Kenny McIntosh did some roving reporting and was able to find James R. Kennedy backstage. Normally brash and uncompromising, the Primate's vocal representative clearly had a lot on his mind in this unseen footage.
Right, come on guys, I think he's up here. James, the second match is done. I mean, what are you thinking?
You know, first and foremost, I'm a businessman. But beyond that, I'm a human being, Kenny McIntosh. Just like everyone else, I have thoughts, I have feelings. And what I witnessed out there tonight, from Rampage and Primate, I can't just put it in a box. I cannot put it in a box. It's not going away. That will live with me for the rest of my life. And think about this. That's the second match. These men, these beasts, these monsters, these hideous abominations, they've agreed to a best of 7. That is number 2. And in that match, if you can even call it a match, chairs, tables, a wrench right to Rampage's ribs, a screwdriver. Now I want you to tell me, Kenny, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me, am I losing my mind? Or is everyone else crazy? Because that was too much for my senses. That was so hard to stand there and watch. Now all these people, they can pay their money, they can cheer, they can boo, they want to be entertained, they want to see people get hurt. And right now, I'm not sure I want to see that.
The thing that springs to mind here is guys, legends of wrestling, have done matches like this one time and never recovered. This is a best of 7 seasons. We've just seen match number 2. 5 more to go, potentially. But where is this going to go next?
You know, before those guys went to the ring, I would have been full of bluster. I would have been full of everything. I'm going to sit down because I feel sick to my stomach. I would have been full of bravado. I would have been James R. Kennedy. I would have told you what was happening next. And this is why I think I'm losing my mind, because Kenny McIntosh, What Culture Pro Wrestling, the wrestling world, I don't know what's coming next. I do not know. I do not know if I can control Primate. And that scares me. That terrifies me, because even I don't know what he's capable of. When I look at this mask, a lot of people see a mask, and that's all they see. When I looked at it, I saw money. One of the greatest wrestling managers, announcers, creative minds in this industry looked Primate and I right in the eye, and he said, "This is money." Well, I'm here to tell you today that this is chaos. And normally, money can be made out of chaos. I don't know if I want this on my conscience. I don't know what's coming next. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I need some time to reflect on what I've done. So if you'll excuse me.
Strong words there from a man who's usually more accustomed to fine wines and posh hotels than slumming it next to bins. Match number 3 in the 7 deadly trials laid out by James R. Kennedy will be happening in the new year, and it'll be interesting to see exactly what kind of trial both Primate and Rampage will lock horns in next. Currently locked at 1-1, Primate and Rampage will stop at nothing to determine who is the alpha male of WCPW. James R. Kennedy is clearly scared, and we should all be scared as well. They're frightening.
Friday the 6th of January, WCPW returns to Manchester, featuring the star that left them in the dust, Cody Rhodes versus Ricochet. Also confirmed to appear, the local hero Joe Hendry, Martin Kirby, Bully Ray, Zack Sabre Jr., the villain Marty Scurll, the Mexican sensation El Ligero, Moss and Slater, and defending his WCPW championship, Drew Galloway. Tickets available now at shop.whatculture.com.
It's fair to say Cody Rhodes has a busy 2017 ahead of him. Already scheduled to defend the internet title against UK sensation Zack Sabre Jr. in Liverpool on January the 5th, Rhodes has also signed on to face the aerial assault of Ricochet in Manchester a day later on January the 6th. Of course, that match being for the title is dependent on Rhodes being able to retain against Zack Sabre Jr. A true ambassador for the championship he won from El Ligero at Delete WCPW on iPay-per-view, Cody Rhodes informed company management that he planned to take the internet title international before the end of 2016. On December the 11th, that's exactly what the beloved wrestling star did when he took on JT Dunn at Pro Wrestling Magic in Ridgefield, New Jersey. Here's that match in full.
In the corner to my right, he is the challenger. He weighs in at 185 pounds. He hails from Providence, Rhode Island. He is the protege of Chris Hero and would like to be referred to as the future WCPW Internet Champion. He is the JT Dunn! And in the corner to my left, he is your WCPW Internet Champion. He weighs in tonight at 205 pounds. He hails from Atlanta, Georgia. He is the star that left him in the dust. He is the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes wasn't joking when he said he'd take on all comers. The Internet Champion has been true to his word and has started to raise the stock of the Internet title worldwide. But that begs the question, could Cody Rhodes hold on to the Internet Championship in preparation for his big bouts against Zack Sabre Jr. and Ricochet this January?
Hello there everyone, this is your local hero Joe Hendry with a special announcement about WCPW. And no, it is not that I will be playing the PlayStation. It is that we are coming to Edinburgh, making me the true local hero. Look at my sparkly jacket. Isn't it lovely? All of your favourites from the roster will be there at the Meadowbank Sports Centre on January the 29th. Isn't my sparkly jacket lovely? Well, local hero, you're probably asking yourself, what will you see if you buy a ticket to this prestigious event? Well, let me tell you, you will see an episode of Loaded.
Here's a WTF moment for you! No discernible talent of my own, I'll just jump back and forth and shout and make fun of people that actually do have talent because I can't do fudging anything. I sit behind a desk, me, and do nothing, but I've got more followers than Joe Hendry. What the fudge? Is what I would say if I cared about your opinion. But the fact is, WCPW will be live in Edinburgh January 29th at Meadowbank Sports Centre, and you will be seeing the local hero Joe Hendry. You will be seeing Joe Hendry following King Ross right here in this studio.
Be awesome.
And you will see all of your favourite roster members.
Mom!
Myself.
Mom! Mom!
Unless you've been living under a rock, you'll of course be aware that Martin Kirby has spent the last few days preparing his office and making his first few decisions as the new What Culture Pro Wrestling general manager. Much to the chagrin of Adam Pacitti, the former man in charge, the master of the Sable Bomb is now fully in power and Pacitti is firmly out of office. On the season finale of Loaded, Kirby came up trumps and teamed with Broken Matt Hardy to defeat the Swords of Essex and Bully Ray in a handicap tag team match. The Pacitti club fell apart during the match, failing to do their master's bidding and powerless to stop a rampant Kirby and Hardy twin-pronged attack. Pacitti's troops were unable to secure the victory he needed to justifiably fire Martin Kirby from WCPW. Looking like his world had come to a crushing end, Adam Pacitti couldn't quite come to terms with what had just happened to him. Clearly, the egomaniacal ex-GM didn't quite see that his abuse of power and flat-out hatred of Martin Kirby had come back to bite him in the end. After the hard-fought match had finished, Kirby decided to have a little fun with Pacitti. Sitting his rival down in a delightful pink chair, the new GM battered the old GM with a thumping superkick that had fans roaring their approval heading into the Christmas break. Not only does Adam Pacitti now have a sore head, he's left to pick up the pieces of his regime and reflect on what might have been. In celebration of Martin Kirby's newfound power, the aforementioned January the 5th show in Liverpool has been dubbed Kirby Mania. Airing live on YouTube, this Kirby Mania special will toast Kirby's ascent to the WCPW General Manager throne. Just what craziness will the new face of power bring to WCPW? Zoidberg elbows all around? Pink balloons and cake, maybe? Maybe he'll even put Pacitti in a dress for our collective amusement. Let's hope it's cake, though. Let's hope it's balloons and cake, so we're not sick. In all seriousness though, this show, to be held in the beautiful Liverpool Olympia, has just got even bigger with the announcement of Kirby Mania, and you're all invited. Adam Pacitti, however, won't be. Maybe you can dress up in pink in honor of our new general manager, or shave your head. Shave your head? You can do it. Don't. You should. Obviously that's me saying that and not Martin Kirby. If you do look stupid, it's not his fault, and it's not mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Pacitti, and I'm your What Culture Pro...
Whoa, dickhead.
Oh.
I don't think so. I think you're out of here. Go on your bike. I'll have that.
Hello, I'm the brand new WCPW General Manager Martin Kirby, and I'm here to tell you about the very first show of 2017 from WCPW. Kicking things off on January 5th from Liverpool,
and we're going to make things bigger and better than ever before. It's going to feature some amazing matches such as Cody Rhodes versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the internet title. And because I'm the general manager, how about we name this show Kirby Mania? It's going to be pink, so make sure you bring your glow sticks. I hate doing these, I haven't got time anymore. American voiceover guy, you take it away.
WCPW proudly presents Kirby Mania, featuring all your favorite WCPW stars, including Bully Ray, Marty Scurll, Joe Hendry, Rampage, Moss and Slater, the WCPW champion Drew Galloway, and the man himself, Martin Kirby. Kirby Mania, Liverpool, January the 5th, 7:30, 2:30 Eastern, live on What Culture Wrestling.
As last week's episode was the season finale of Season 2 of Loaded, there will be no new episode to bring you this Saturday. Everyone in WCPW is currently gripped by the festive spirit. Everyone, that is, except Adam Pacitti. The former general manager has more on his plate than losing his job and being humiliated by Martin Kirby, though. He also has to face the potential wrath of an irate Bully Ray. Sold on the Pacitti Club's dominance by Pacitti himself, Bully was apparently none too pleased by what he found after signing on the dotted line and agreeing to take WCPW to the next level. Left with the knowledge that the man who brought him into the company is now on the unemployment line, Ray had a not-so-friendly warning to give Pacitti straight after Loaded ended. WCPW cameras working overtime managed to catch this menacing moment in action. It's almost possible to see the tears forming in Adam Pacitti's eyes as he stares glumly at the floor in anticipation of probably far more than a verbal ticking off. Let's take a look at what the infamous Bully had to say following his defeat to Martin Kirby and Broken Matt Hardy on Loaded.
You gotta be kidding me! You have to be kidding me! Where's Pacitti? This is what you called me for? This was the Pacitti Club that I heard all about? This is the Pacitti Club that your name made its way back to the States? The big GM of What Culture Pro Wrestling? You were the big deal? Yeah, you write a big check, but you don't back anything up. Who the hell did you even have me tagging with out there? What happened to everything that you told me about? Oh, Bubba, don't worry about everything. I've got it all under control. Hey, I'm talking to you! Kirby. Kirby? No. You got it all wrong. Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray, Adam. I'm Bully Ray. You better make this all right. You better make this all right quick. All right. I know where you live. I know where you hang out. I know where you're gonna be the next couple of shows. Make this right, buddy. Make this right. Make it right. Otherwise, I'm gonna deal with you the old school way.
That was a tough watch. Unless you're Martin Kirby, in which case you probably popped open a bottle of champagne. Pink champagne. And that's all from this week's Loaded. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you check back in the new year for Season 3 of Loaded. You can go to wc.pw for all ticket prices and information about our shows in the coming year. And if you want, you can even follow me on Twitter here. I've been Ben from What Culture, and thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas.